The camp of Israel had been traveling through the wilderness for some time. The people were restless, the desert winds sharp, and leadership was heavy on Moses' shoulders. Yet God's presence still hovered over the camp in a pillar of cloud, a constant reminder that this wandering nation was not alone. Miriam, the older sister of Moses, was no ordinary woman. She had watched over Moses as a baby floating in the Nile. She had led the women of Israel in song after the Red Sea crossing. She was a prophetess, respected, admired, a voice people listened to. But even great people can stumble. One day, Miriam and Aaron began to speak against Moses. The words started small, almost like a whisper. Why should Moses be the only one God speaks through? Hasn't God spoken through us too? Their criticism had two layers. They disapproved of Moses' Cushite wife. They envied Moses' unique authority as God's chosen leader. Miriam appears to have been the instigator, as the Hebrew verb for spoke against is feminine singular. Their challenge was not just about marriage. It was about leadership, pride, and jealousy. The Lord heard their words, and suddenly the pillar of cloud descended to the entrance of the tent of meeting. God summoned all three siblings, Moses, Aaron, and Miriam. The air grew still. God spoke directly, defending Moses. With prophets I speak in visions and dreams, but with my servant Moses I speak face to face. Then came the question that cut like a blade. Why were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses? The cloud lifted, and in the silence that followed something terrible happened. Miriam's skin turned white as snow, struck with leprosy in an instant. Aaron gasped. Moses froze. The transformation was immediate, visible, shocking. This was the miracle of judgment, a hidden sin made visible on the skin, a symbol of inward rebellion suddenly revealed. Aaron cried out to Moses, "Please, my lord, do not hold this sin against us." And Moses, who had been the target of their jealousy, did not hesitate. He prayed, "O God, please heal her." This is the miracle of mercy. Moses forgave before he was asked. He prayed before he was thanked. God answered, but with a lesson. If her father had spit in her face, would she not bear her shame for 7 days? Let her be shut outside the camp. Miriam was taken outside the camp, isolated for 7 days, both a punishment and a purification. The entire nation waited for her. They did not move until she returned healed. This waiting was part of the miracle too, a whole people pausing for one woman's restoration. After 7 days, Miriam was brought back, healed, restored, humbled, and still loved. The camp moved forward again, carrying with them a lesson etched into memory. Leadership is sacred, jealousy is dangerous, and God's mercy is greater than his judgment.